Welcome, anime enthusiasts, to Squad Nero, the ultimate destination for all things anime. Whether you're a seasoned otaku or just taking your first steps into the captivating world of Japanese animation, you found your home. I'm Rob, aka Sage. With me today, I have Nyle, aka Crocoscorner, Chef D, and Tsmoov, your guides through the vast realms of creativity, epic adventures, and heartfelt stories that anime, animation, and gaming have to offer. Join us each week as we dive deep into the latest releases, explore hidden gems, and discuss the hottest topics in the blurred community. Get ready for a journey filled with laughter, tears, and the unbridled passion that makes anime a truly unique art form. Without further ado, let the anime odyssey begin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back in here, week 17, episode 17. Back in it like we never left. Feels good to be back as well with my brethren as always. We got Chef D, Croco's Corner, aka Nile, and then T Smooth with us as well.
Why do you gotta
I'll be
repeat
fun.
everything? You had your whole title sequence. You did not have to repeat everything.
You know what? I just felt like doing it. I just wanted to give y'all
You
props.
just you
Goddamn.
just wanted to
All
just hear
right.
yourself
All
talk.
right, y'all. Week 17. We can hop right into it quickly. I'm not gonna pay that negativity no mind.
It ain't negativity.
Invincible
It's all
season
facts.
2, part 2 reaction. So far, I know it was getting a little spicy in the group chat where we was talking about this before, but I'm gonna let y'all rock. How y'all feeling so far about this part 2 of Invincible season 2?
Pacing
Two
sucks.
episodes in.
Pacing sucks. They're doing too much.
Okay.
Honestly, like I said before, when we had this whole talk and you felt like you was about to be OG triple OG because you felt like you was gonna be right as how everything's going. Just as I suspected is happening. You're giving us small bits of content and then go on a 3 month hiatus and then give us another month worth of episodes. That does not work. If Robert Kirkman is going to do things, honestly, his formula for Walking Dead was perfect when he did that hiatus. You gave us 10 to 11 episodes, and then you gave us another 10 to 11 episodes. I, we need, it's like, I get it. They're trying to push it a certain way, they're trying to do things a certain way, but in my opinion, it doesn't work because you're giving us little content for less of a payoff, and we gotta wait longer and longer for the stuff that we want to see animated from the Invincible comic. In my opinion, it's cool, but it's still trash to me. I just don't like it. Like, episode wise, we're good. It's just they're doing a lot in each episode, but I wish they would have gave us like more episodes before the break. At least another two. At least two more.
All right. How y'all feeling?
I would say I think the break should have ended with his dad. With that Viltrumite little fight scene they had on Thraxon. I feel like that's when the break should have ended. And we'd been like, all right, cool. Then we go back to Earth in the next season. But now it's like, damn, like we ain't seen Angel Levy. We got we seen his dad just now, like one little scene in the episode. Like Terrence said, the pacing isn't good. And you got scenes that are not needed, like babysitters coming to see Oliver. And then it's just like, damn, like there's so much focus on. I know Guardians of the Globe are important, but you got a heavy focus on them, a heavy focus on all these relationships and shit. And it's like, bro, like get to the meat and potatoes of this shit because we got what 2 episodes left, and we haven't even seen the main villain of this season. So it's like, damn, like what y'all got going on?
Yeah, I agree. I pretty much agree with. I agree with them, but like there are points that Sage made in other podcasts that we recorded, which I like. I guess I understand a little bit more. Um, we only got, but I mean, we only got 2 episodes left, so I do like to do what Derek just said. I completely agree with that point. Like we just saw Angstrom Levy at what the ending of this episode with 2 episodes to go. Now, granted, it's 45-minute episodes, and with how much they are cramming in, they very well could finish it off in the next 2 episodes. I don't know whether that's something people will like. Um, it's weird because it's like I can't disagree with the idea or point of like it being more episodes, I think that would have been a little bit more digestible for fans. It's hard for me to disagree with TND on that part, but Sage updated me recently that we're gonna be doing like 8 seasons, so I don't know. It could. I think it might get faster as time goes on, but I understand y'all frustration.
If they would have lowered the break amount of time, I probably would have been okay with the 4 episodes. But waiting 3 months, you're losing your momentum. I get it.
Yeah,
You want to
I get
wait till
that.
after Christmas, but you could have dropped it right in the middle of January.
Yeah.
I think only time will tell in order for us to see the ratings to see if they had a drop off from the first part to the second part. I think because obviously Robert Kirkman, after a couple interviews, he said that he doesn't want to necessarily do the comic verbatim, word by word. He wants to focus on different other things that might could make a TV show compelling. Everything that's like placid in a comic, you can't do it one to one. There has to be some more element to make it pass by movie standards, to make it pass by TV show standards. And sometimes those comics don't necessarily have the right within those comics. So I think he's going to flesh out more in the later part of the comic. Spoiler alert. I feel like earlier in the comic, it's a whole lot of shit going on. First is his powers. Second is him grappling with his father and being who he is. The fight between them. Then it's finding out he has a fucking brother after going out in space or fighting all of these different people and everything like that. It's like boom, 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 boom. Well, while later on, I don't think it's necessarily quite like that because you got different factions gaining more of a foothold in whatever they're trying to gain. I don't want to spoil too much, but I think it's
Yeah,
years
bro, you
that
about to
pass
spoil it.
by. I think it's years that pass by in between the later conflicts in comparison to that of the conflicts happening earlier on in the series, which I think is what he's trying to do as well, but also try and take more information and put more canon out in the ethos for the later half. Like they're already fleshing out kind of tidbit and Mark and what's her name Eve's relationship kind of thing, and I'm pretty sure in the comics they didn't start doing that until quite some time. So I feel like that he's trying to make it in a different approach but get to the same destination. I'm liking it so far. It's calm. It's
I got a
cool. I'm liking
question.
the action. Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, that trailer that we got, they gotta like still observe Earth, right? The
What you
Talking
mean?
about
Viltrumites.
Gilgamesh, right?
Yeah. I think, but I don't think that they were there for that long when Anissa came there the first time. She came there, spoiler alert,
Was that
whooped
before?
whooped the nigga. Yeah, she came there for a preliminary run just to make sure. They came in there to check to make sure Mark was doing what he was supposed to be doing in terms of taking out the or trying to gain a foothold to take out the planet type of thing. And I think Mark wanted to. He was trying to fight back just cause the nigga father just got taken and everything like that. And then Anissa ended up packing his ass up. And then I think
That was
that
before though. Angstrom
that was
leave, like the
before.
whole Angstrom leaving.
Or I don't know necessarily in the comics. I think that happened after. But again, he might be trying to take different routes. We might see the Anissa thing within the probably the next season
Maybe
or
it
the
comes
season after that.
before. I don't know because we
That
saw it
might be
in
the
the
last episode.
trailer.
Yeah, it
But
could
that
be the last
trailer has so
episode.
much shit in it though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I feel like they got through most of it, to be honest with you. They just
But that
only the only thing they got left is the Angstrom Levy and Anissa.
So how long
yeah,
is
but
this
that's the
Angstrom Levy situation about to be? Because with
I
two
think
episodes left, is he gonna get packed up the next episode? Which would
I
kind of
think
be
it's
a
gonna
That's
be
it.
letdown.
75%. I think it's gonna be 75% of the
Well,
next two episodes to 80%, and then Anissa come in right after that shit,
It's just at the
or she could
ending
come
of
in
it.
right. Yeah, just the ending of it. Everybody think everything cool. Mark get a fucking sigh of relief, and then Anissa come down, pack his ass up, and then make it be a cliffhanger that they go off on from there,
And that's
type of
my
thing.
problem. When's the next season supposed to drop at that point? Because are y'all gonna make us wait till 2025 for the next season, or are we gonna get it this fall?
Probably 2025, I imagine.
Because literally we waited 2 years. 2023 we get 4 episodes. 2024 we get 4 episodes. If they're gonna do it right, you might as well drop it in October or November like you did with these four. If that's the case.
I agree with the four. I do agree with that. With you doing 4 episodes a year
Or
in a 2-season split, why not just make it 8 in a year, split between 2 different seasons? I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
Well, you said, dude. Wait, say that again. My shit froze.
So they did 4 episodes in 2023, and then they had a split, did another 4 episodes in 2024. So far, I'm kind of agreeing with T. If they gonna do it like that, then why not just give us 8 episodes, 4 in one season, 4 in the next season for like the next couple years?
No, hell no, bro.
They
These
probably
short-
not. That's why I don't
short
think that's gonna
episodes
happen
not
though.
done yet, my nigga. And my thing is, bro, y'all taking a break for this shit. The animation not even all that for niggas to be.
It already
on the
felt
break.
like it
I
had a
agree.
break.
I agree with that. That's why, honestly, they need to increase the amount of episodes. But what I'm saying is, is that they shouldn't make us wait for a whole new season in 2025. Drop something at the end of this year,
Yeah.
and then go on your little hiatus break, and then give us the other episodes at like going into 2025. That's what I'm saying. Same thing they
I
did
feel
with
like
Walking Dead.
Yeah, low key, they could really give us the. My shit for my bad. I said low key, they could really just give us like a movie or something. They probably ain't even start that or think of it, but like, damn, like to have Angsta Levy, you can give us like an Invincible War movie or something. Because it's like if he can't die this season. Like the way he dies in the comics is not gonna fit into this season whatsoever.
Nope.
Like it's like damn, like y'all have to kill him off early season 3, or y'all got to give us a little movie in between all this. Like that bullshit Adam Eve movie they gave us. Y'all got to give us something centered on Invincible between these
They
seasons.
might.
I think
Hopefully.
they could probably do that, and that's to say like bringing up Anissa. You could bring up Anissa before she could touch down, like I said, clap the nigga Mark up, and then go about his way, and then they start off extra Levy pulling up from there, and then fucking his ass up, taking him through the multiverse. They could, by all means, keep it until next season where he's still fighting him, and then they set up like an Adam Eve type of thing where I don't know if the comics went too far in depth with each world that he went on. I think they did.
Yeah,
But
I think they yeah.
if that's something that he wants to do, then he could flesh that out more, even get more money. Because I know niggas are gonna pack out the seats to watch Invincible and him versus all of those people and the Easter eggs that pop up throughout that joint. But
Yeah,
I think I seen a source that said that Angstrom Levy was gonna be the main plot device for the last 2 episodes. So I really honestly can't see Invincible beating that in that short amount of time. So I think that could be the cliffhanger if it falls off too. With that intrigue y'all to watch the next season that come after.
not. I mean, a cliffhanger.
I
Damn,
don't
like we waited
know.
2 years. and
They
then
left
You
us
got to.
they left us on a cliffhanger at the end of
You
the
got
first
to.
half of season 2.
Yeah.
They left you off with a cliffhanger at the end of season 1. You
I
got
think
to.
it's gonna be a
Nah,
negative
not
cliffhanger,
really.
though.
They didn't really leave us.
The
Like his
cliffhanger,
dad
nah.
left. Like they didn't really leave us on the cliffhanger. His dad left. Like that it was like a period at the end. This is what happened. There was no cliffhanger. No one was on the verge of dying. Like it literally, his dad left, and
Nah,
everybody's trying to recover from it. That wasn't no cliffhanger.
The cliffhanger is what happens next. The recovery process after that. And also if you read the comics before, cliffhanger would be what's to come next. It's
No,
still
but I mean,
it might not be.
season
I
one, a
think they
cliffhanger
gone.
would have been like seeing his dad turn evil and then seeing him and Invincible not fight. That's the cliffhanger. We seen the niggas fight, and then we
Mhm.
seen Invincible recover. But it's like season two, that first part,
Midpoint.
that cliffhanger is his dad saying, "Hi, son," and then they just cutting the shit off, and it's like, come on now, y'all. Like,
I think it's gonna be another one of those with Anissa. Oh, hold on, you
Possibly.
froze, dude.
oh yeah, but yeah, she probably just gonna fly down and be like, "Hi, Mark." Bam. We didn't even see this
Yep.
nigga get a new suit yet. They've been teasing this shit for a whole season.
I don't think he's gonna
I
get it
don't
until
know.
the end.
Man, I'm not even excited for this shit no more, dog.
Like if you got a break, if you have a break though, just going on Phil, if you got a break, you get 4 episodes, then you told wait another 2 years or a year. Is that fair?
No, it's not.
Bro.
Like, is that
Season three
fair to
better
a
come.
fan?
Season three better come next year, bro. I'm not waiting another year for this shit.
It was their first time doing this production, so hopefully they learn their fucking
Wait.
lesson.
No.
They
You
changed
you
up the production.
cannot.
Yes, they did.
But I'm just
Yeah, they
saying, you
did.
cannot give them that excuse. You cannot give them that
But it was
excuse.
it was like last minute type of thing. They changed up the production because of how time consuming the first production scheme that they were doing. So they already had a date, and I'm guessing they didn't want to push the date back further. So they just reworked what they already had with the second production style, and then had to. That's why they had the break. I don't think they're gonna do this on a continuous. At least I hope he didn't do it. That I guess this is probably like his trial and test period. If viewership goes down after the second part, then he gonna be like, all right, I need to come back to the drawing board, come up with something better. At least. At least that's what I hope. I haven't seen all of The Walking Dead, so I don't know if the nigga was doing justice
I
or not.
hope it just doesn't go. I hope it doesn't go that way. I
Besides
just
the ending,
really hope it doesn't.
I heard the ending was poo poo.
What for
You just
Walking
don't
Dead?
want to.
Yeah,
The
All of it
comic,
was poo poo.
the comic was good, but the ending
Yeah.
to the show was another ball game.
all right, so we got 3 sad faces to Invincible season 2 part 2. I got a happy but so and so face lurking possibly, who knows. All right, so we can jump into Solo Leveling. I know some people haven't watched it yet, but I know that most of us in here, if not all of us, have finished reading the manhwa. So I
Yes.
want to
Yeah.
ask y'all, how was that journey for y'all? And what are y'all most excited now to see in season 1? I don't know how many episodes we got left. I think it's coming to a close sometime soon, but I hope not.
I would say I'll keep it brief. I would say one thing I like. The manhwa, I felt like he defeated his enemies too early. I know they couldn't really animate, like a 3-minute fight scene, but it
Mm-hmm.
felt like he just defeated them with like the snap of his finger. And it was like, okay, he'll level up, think of something. One thing about the anime, like I appreciate the pacing and how it's like, okay, like let's give him some adversity. Let's really make this fight seem like, oh, this is not the nigga from the animes. But I mean, it's been turning out so far. I like it.
I just got a question real quick too.
Oh god.
You 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 see how Jin Woo is packing up a villain each episode, right?
Yeah.
Why can't Mark do that too?
Two
Jin
different
Woo doing that
two
in
two
30
different
minutes.
authors. Two different
Why can't
authors.
Mark do that too?
Two different
No,
authors.
Wait, Terrence, hold on. Rob, Jin Woo's is 22 minutes of him doing shit. Invincible has 44 minutes, and
Thank you.
they focusing on a robot Donald,
Thank
a
you.
monster girl, and a robot. They focusing on all these stupid little teams. It's like, bro, if y'all had nigga 44 minutes,
Thank you. And deep throat.
44 minutes,
Oh.
we should have. My fault, y'all. We should have seen Invincible packing up multiple people. Fuck him, fuck Amber in that treehouse. To hell with all this friend group, high school, college bullshit. It's like, yo, like y'all doing too much goofy shit,
Yep.
like with these socks on the doors and all of this. That it's like, yo, like show us.
Hello?
With this nigga talking about he packed up the Segways. Nigga, I could have beat them Segways.
Can you repeat it? Because on my end, I guess I was froze, so the stream didn't catch what you guys were saying.
I said that he packed up the Sequiz the last episode. He ain't pack up nobody else, did he?
Bro, it took like 8 niggas to beat Segways.
It's a lot of story, bro. He gotta do a lot of things. He gotta set up the Eve shit. Well, he gotta bring his brother in there. He has to. He can't leave those pieces out.
Bro, hear me out. We seen this bitch Adam Eve build a playground, build a water fountain. She couldn't build an Iron Man suit, or matter of fact, she couldn't put a hole in the spaceship and just suck all them Segways out.
She has a mental barrier, nigga, a mental block that was placed on her.
Rob, she built a bubble around them niggas just so Robot could put out an EMP for some squid, nigga.
They take over your body.
We really
nigga.
didn't need a whole episode of that. We really didn't need a whole episode.
And then didn't even really beat them nigga. Really didn't even beat them nigga. Like, what kind of superheroes is he?
Like, the only thing that I guess you really needed from that was Immortal Man, because he do go a little off the rails for a little bit. Like, but all you really needed to do was say that wasn't even the squids. That's just what happened at the home base, and you could have just like had a scene where like they came back, they did what they had to do, they came back real quick, she was clapped up. That little scene that they had where all of them was in the hospital and whatnot, that they could have just got right to that as quickly as possible after they went on to the ship, showed them rescuing the guy and trying to get out of there. Yeah, I don't know if that needed a whole episode, and that was like a lot. That was a lot. I don't think it got a whole episode though. Like the whole thing, the whole idea of like Team A and Team B got basically about a whole episode, or like maybe a little bit less, maybe 30 minutes, combining the last episode and this episode.
But that's knocking 2 plot points out at the same time.
Oh yeah.
You could have just did it quicker is all I'm saying. It's like, let's just get right to the point. Like, we don't need a huge giant fight with them squids. We really don't. You could have had us click out of that.
We gotta keep in mind though, this nigga Mark is still a noob at this shit. This nigga did Eve too. All of these niggas technically is still noobs. At the end of the comics, those niggas was
for
was
8
top
episodes. For 8 episodes, I don't know if we need that much time for it. For 8 episodes. If you told me more episodes, for sure. Yeah, I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was a good episode. I just thought it would be like, again, when you remember that, oh shoot, we only got 2 more episodes to go. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we really needed a full squid fight right now. We needed squids. Okay.
I'm trying to fight back. I'm losing, y'all. I'm losing.
If you give me 12 episodes and those 2 episodes, it's 30 minutes worth of squid fighting, and those 2 episodes, whatever. Okay, that's cool.
Yep.
That's perfectly fine.
Yep.
But we just about to be done. That's the only reason why it's like, okay.
See, that's the thing at the end of the day. It's the episode length and the content that they're putting out. Like, why give us so little when you're trying to put out, like, some big story? Like, we know Invincible's 144 chapters. And I get it. Some stuff you can't add in. Some stuff you can add in due to the time constraints. But come on. Like, the pacing got to be just a hair bit better. Don't give us 4 different stories going on at the same time and leave an Ekstrom Levy for like 30 seconds at the end of it, of him getting a suit and just walking through the multiverse.
Yo, real quick, y'all know something about season 1 that's different from season 2. Damn near every episode had like an action sequence that wasn't like some cliffhanger shit. Like,
Yep.
remember we seen the Lizard League, and then the next episode they start being asked like, no, episode 1, Omni-Man killed niggas. Episode 2, we had them old aliens coming in, this and this. Episode 3, we seen them niggas coming back, and Omni-Man flying the one nigga through the multiverse or through his world or whatever. Then episode 4 and 5, it was like the niggas was fighting battle beasts and all this extra shit. Then the last bits of the season was Omni-Man turning evil. It's like, yo, like, this shit, if we was promised Angstrom Levy and you getting the actor, I don't even know what the nigga name is that play Angstrom Levy, but y'all really wasting this nigga. It's like, I don't, maybe they getting some flack from the studio, like, no, y'all putting out too much shit, this and this, but it's like, damn, y'all, like, I could care less about Rex Explode and Tiny Tim jumping through niggas' bodies and shit, bro. Whatever that nigga name is. Ray Gun. What's his name? Ray Gun. What's her name? The Shrinking Ray? Yeah,
The Shrinking Ray.
It's like y'all focusing on the wrong
Yeah.
niggas. Rex Explode? Like, bro, when he got shot in his head, I was like, damn, all right, cool, let's move on. And he's like, oh, you thought I was done, nigga? I was like, oh my God. Like, just shoot him again. Like, I'm like, why didn't you shoot him again?
The hospital scene, like, and then see, that's the thing, when you got little things that take up time, like, yo, what was that, about 5 to 7 minutes of the episode of him in the hospital, and we reading about him and we watching about him liking home improvement books.
I don't care that Rex likes home improvement books. Come on, son.
Like,
he was a necessary plot device.
Okay. Yo,
get to it. You know what I mean? Just get to it.
Hold on now, Rob. Plot device.
Yeah.
How is that plot device? What significance do us knowing about him liking home improvement magazines is an embetterment to the story? Please explain. Because I'm trying to get understanding.
One, it's his personality throughout the whole entire show. The nigga just be talking out his ass. This is the only time where they actually went in depth about him talking out his ass. And it just so happened to end up helping Adam Eve come to a Jesus moment, per se, and want to go back to being a superhero. And helped her talk her throughout her shit.
You know what should have her going back to
superhero? They had that moment.
But she quit.
They had that
moment. She wasn't a part of it.
But that's the thing. He had that moment when he went to go talk to her when he was asking her to join the team to take down the daggone Sequids. Honestly, they could have left it where Rex was like, I understand what I've been doing in life. I had an epiphany, and left it at that. She didn't need to go in there with the home improvement magazine. We could have went on with the story. Could have saved us about a good 3.5 minutes for extra content that we needed to push along with the story.
I think people like Rex Explode as well. They might be fans of him. So
this nigga is a bootleg Gambit.
He doesn't have like a OD in death, if I don't remember correctly. Like, the spoiler alert, I guess, but the next thing we hear about him, isn't it like he get married and then he just done being a superhero? Isn't that like the next thing that happens after this?
I think he might be using something different. I feel like he might be, because there's no reason, like y'all saying, they are putting a little bit more emphasis on his story in comparison, I believe, in the comics, because who everybody was worried about was Robot. That was a nigga who took his identity.
Makes way more sense with Robot. Makes way more sense with Robot.
But with his ass, I think he's gonna do it different. I think he's gonna take a different route and somehow finesse. Okay.
Yo, bro, I really think, like, because you got to realize we seen Rex Explode throwing letters at niggas. Like, he was really throwing letters that exploded, and it was like, all right. But it's like, bro, like, we need to focus more on Robot, because in the comics, his ulterior motive is nuts. That shit would definitely, like, add some more funk to the season.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just hoping that Rob is right, and that with 8 seasons, we got this right now. it's on. They trying to tell us, hey, it's only season 2. Bear with us for season 3 because we might keep a lot of this stuff going. But come season 4, that's when you get a full switch. In the last 3 to 4 seasons after at season 4, we start to actually get something going. Like
Well, but look at this
that,
though.
I
Like,
understand not having patience with that either.
look who your audience is. Like, remember when Young Justice stopped and we was all like teenagers? Then they came back and we all
Mm-hmm.
grown. Like, we was the ones that was really watching that shit. It wasn't niggas that was like 8 and 9. That was like, oh yeah, Young Justice. It was like, bro, we in our mid to late 20s watching Young Justice, and that shit was a fucking dumpster fire. And now
Yeah,
with
it didn't
Invincible,
come
it's
back
like
really
you
well.
trying to do 8 seasons, like my nigga, your main fan base gonna have kids and families. Who gonna have time for this shit?
Even the kid demographic that you have now, they gonna be like college. Like the ones that are watching it, that's kind of like in high school still, or maybe like junior high. They gonna be in high school or college by the time you get to like season 5 and 6, let alone 7 and 8. So to your point, like, bro, if the pacing doesn't improve in some way, shape, or form, I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna get all of those people to stick around. Got
I'm about to look up this nigga goddamn shit, bro. Cause there's no reason y'all did bring up a quite good thing. But while
Bring
I'm
up
looking this
who?
up, I'm about to look up the nigga history, Rexplode history, cause it ain't no way why this nigga is taking his sweet ass time in this episode to
I
flesh
really
out
don't
all of
think
that
he
shit.
has. I think what we end on is him getting like he decides I'm done doing this superhero thing. Like this so like what he was talking about in the episode in this most recent episode, that was like his personal coming to Jesus moment. And he starts to realize like, all right, I don't want to be caught up in this life the way that I am. Like he just started taking things more maturely. And then I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, um spoiler alert, but you know that period where Adam Eve is
Damn,
kind of
how we miss this
alone on
nigga?
Earth. Yeah, I know he going off. He going off.
I had to
Um,
mute him.
but
I think I muted
Adam
him.
and Eve,
Yeah.
Adam and Eve,
Adam Eve. Nigga
there's a
said Adam
period
and Eve.
Adam and Eve, Jesus. Adam Eve though, there's that period where she's all alone and she knows something about herself. I'm not gonna say too much because I really don't want to spoil that deep. But she knows something that Mark doesn't know, and she all alone. And I'm pretty sure she meet back up with Rex, and Rex is like, "Yeah, this is my family." And he went. I thought it was. I'm not gonna hold you. I thought it was a hero, but it might have just been a regular person that he was with.
Wait, what you mean Mark don't know? You not spoiled it. I mean, nigga, everybody damn near read the comic by
Yeah,
the time season
nah.
2 came out.
Well, remember how she was yeah, I just do it. Spoiler alert. But remember when she was like pregnant and he was in outer space facing the Viltrumites and
Yeah.
she was like all alone and I'm pretty sure during that period she saw Rex and Rex had a family, but it's like between now, like what we just saw and like maybe a couple more scenes, it's like that's it. It's just the conclusion with Rex is
Oh, I just
did
read it.
something else happen?
I just read it. I'm
Did something
sorry.
else happen in between?
I was kind of inside and out of it, but his death. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! His death comes from actually the Invincible War. He would have to
Oh yeah,
answer
yeah,
the
yeah,
call
yeah.
after evil versions of Invincible had arrived. Rex is beaten by one of them, and Rex asks the last of them to leave. Determining to stop one of the evil Invincibles, Rex uses his power and fills his skeleton with potential energy, turning himself into a bomb. Explosion causes the Invincible's death and his own.
Does he not like come back from that? He just dead after that? I
He
thought he had a
did, but
family.
I think it's a reboot where I think At some point
They
in
did
time,
do that.
Mark went back in time, and he was transported back in time. He found himself in his body before he received his powers and with all his memories of his future life. Um, Rex and Team Team continue to aid Mark and saving countless lives over the next few days. Whenever Mark got too close to Eve, Rex reminded him that she was with him. And that's all they said on that shit, of course. But obviously, that didn't pan out because he ended up going back in time, I think, and not doing it that route, if I'm not mistaken. It was some fucking creature jellyfish thing that he fucking got in contact with. Shit was weird as fuck. But
He just still don't seem that important even after you reading that.
well, but I mean, he was one of the mainstay characters since the beginning. You know,
But he like Nyle said, like even reading that, like what they do with him, like all he is in the TV show is just like some playboy leader of this group, and it's like he's not memorable. Like nigga, you're wearing a firefighter uniform, which is orange and red, and you're throwing explosives, and it's like, okay, you
he's
could have killed that nigga off first episode for real.
he's supposed to be douchey, but it's
Comedic relief.
the comedic relief one, and then on top of that, it's how he could serve as something that could propel the plot even further. He helped propel again. I would say he helped propel Eve's plot point.
Eve was going to Mars just because Mark was going. We just by the way just by the way this shit going, she was going to see Mark. Cause you see how she felt when he went to go fight off them Martians. She's like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Like, bro, she was there for that nigga, bro.
That
Come
was
on,
after
nigga.
they fought the. They was after they fought the Sequids.
Yeah, but she was going for that nigga regardless.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're trying to pinpoint, though. That's what
Still,
they're
bro,
trying to get to.
You don't need Rex Blow for this shit, bro.
And then the comedic
And
relief side to it, it's like I think Alan is funnier.
He annoying, but he is funnier.
Yeah,
yeah,
like I think
but
he like that's enough. You don't need to draw out Rex and
the
his
nigga's
comedy
supposed to be a
to
douchebag.
push the story forward.
Yo, but you know what they really could have played on? When he was like, yo, Mark, read my books, this and this, and we see him read the books at the end of the episode, it was like, yo, like dive a little bit deeper into that instead of these romances. Like read one of those books about Viltrumite weaknesses. Uh read
All of
about
them
their
was
strengths.
Viltrumite weaknesses.
No, I'm saying, yeah, well, not the first one. Space Racer was
Yeah,
just like the
no,
myth
yeah,
of Space
all of them.
Racer.
No, all of them.
No, but I'm saying
Space.
like when I know
My
he's as
bad.
powerful as like the Viltrumites and that gun is like the most powerful thing in the universe, but it's like, yo, like they could have read. Oh, I gotta unmute Terrence. How I do that? Oh, but it's
Just
like, yo,
scroll it up.
like he could have read another book to give us like some more backstory on like his adventures of how, like, show us Omni-Man conquering the world. Like, show us his mindset then. Like, how did he change when he got to Earth? Because like reading the books, you're like, oh, he was there for his mission. Like, show one thing where he was on a planet for like 10 years, 5 years, shoot, maybe 20 years, 30 years, and then conquered it. Because we heard in the sale, the nigga was like, you were on Earth for a mere moment, and it got you acting like this. So it's like,
Oop, it froze up.
But
damn, I froze. I'm like, if that was a moment, 20 years on Earth, it was like you can show like just show like a little 5-minute video of Omni how they conquered planets. Granted, he was there when Allen planet was conquered, but like show Omni-Man doing that shit on his own and then bringing the Viltrumites.
from the standpoint of the viewer at that point in time, you're coming from it from Mark's point of view, where he doesn't necessarily know all the ins and outs of alien life or all of these stories. The reason why they animated it as Mark was reading it, as if that's what he was envisioning. He wasn't envisioning his actual father. It wasn't until he made the epiphany until he was like, "Oh, these are actually stories of my dad." But again, one, I didn't declare a war against the Viltrumites at this point in time, and then two, these niggas need this shit, and they have a lot more knowledge on how they can possibly use or procure any of these weapons or enemies that they can bring in into the army type of thing. That's their whole embodiment. Why not give it to them? Why do we have to go in depth right now when we can get that later on when they bring about those weapons or try and come about with the spoiler alert, the disease that can wipe them out and everything like that, getting their hands on that.
Well, it's
Bring
not
that
even
up.
a disease. It's like that frequency. Well, I guess the frequency,
No, it was a disease too where they killed. I think
like the frequency that messes with their equilibrium. But it was like not bring it out now, but it's like y'all like that's what I'm saying. Like y'all got too much shit going in one season. Like okay, Omni Man, and we get to get the mention of his books. Like why did he say read my books and not say go to the nigga that makes suits to get my books?
because he
Like
would
what?
assume that they still had the books,
Yeah, he didn't know that his mom threw it out.
and it was a spur of the moment thing. The nigga was getting dragged off after getting his ass whooped. His son is
That's
in and
that's
out of
that's
consciousness.
bro. That's some heavy shit to say. Read my books, and then the books ain't there. That should have been one episode. Like yo, where's my dad's books? I gotta read these shits. He happened to stumble upon them joints when he needed girl advice. Come on, my nigga.
It worked out.
Like I said, it just would make more. It would just be a lot better. That is so cute. That's funny. I'm sorry that caught me off guard, but it would be. It would just be a lot more acceptable if we knew that this was going for like just even 4 more episodes than what it is. Like I could accept all of those things. Just give me 4 more episodes, flesh it out a little bit more. Give me more of the Angstrom Levy story, kind of like slowed down as opposed to rushed through, which is what it looks like is going to be the case now. Um, don't have us bouncing around so much. Like I want
Would
to
y'all
be there
turn
for the
around?
ride.
Would y'all turn around if Rexplode got clapped the next episode?
Will we what?
Would y'all turn
I think they
around if
already spent
Rexplode
too
got
much
killed
time.
on the next
It
episode?
depends on like if they bring in the Invincible War that fast, and it's like yo, Rexplode died in that. He not gonna fight the next episode. He got half a brain and like 2 arms, and like no, he got an arm and a nub. And half a leg and half a brain. He's not about to be in the next episode. They're gonna save him for like season 3, bro.
Yeah.
Season not gonna let him return to action.
Yeah.
I think with their
That's a good
equipment
point.
and the people that he has at his helm, I think that he's capable of coming back a lot quicker than that. I'm not gonna lie. And they do kind of like little time jumps throughout here and there. To be honest with you,
Bro, Invincible got his
But that
teeth knocked
also
out.
don't help.
Bro, Mark was out of commission for a month or some change when his dad beat his ass. Rexplode is a mere human nigga with a bullet in his head, half a arm, half a leg, his back slashed, his guts spilled out. He is not about to be fighting next weekend.
No, he ain't.
Unless they do a time jump like 3 months later, and then it's like, okay, everything been cool. He got his new arm working and shit like that. But it's like we still looking at Donald throwing bitch fits, finding out that he a robot, and it's like, yo,
Yeah,
like,
that's where the pacing get weird.
Well,
Exactly.
see, my whole thing is Homeboy's boyfriend that came back when they said like they rebuilt his body. Is he a robot too?
he gotta be.
Because
Yeah, I think
he's
so.
like, I don't know who I am. My memories are not my memories. Like I can't be someone for you. It's like they're setting him up to unalive himself. That's literally what it's
Why
setting
do
up
we
for.
need to know? But like, that's my whole thing is why do we need to know all of that? Why? Why? It's the story of Invincible. He has to fight the Viltrumites. He's supposed to fight. Like that's the story. We got some other side stories kind of in play, like Angstrom Levi. Like we have some other stories that I understand if you got to include them. The story of Robot because of his implications towards the end of the story. I get that. Why for 8 episodes do we need to know about Mark's gay roommate's boyfriend coming back as a robot, and possibly that's going, like, the fact that that's actually a possibility that could be fleshed out.
To show how
Like,
bad
we might.
Cecil is. To
I
show how bad
don't.
Cecil
I
is.
already know Cecil is not a good person by what I have seen so
No, but
far. I
yeah, but
don't need to know about
Mm-hmm.
Mark's gay roommates,
I don't necessarily
boyfriend.
think that we seen how bad he was until that particular incident with him bringing in D.A. Sinclair. I don't think we really seen the true extent of how evil this nigga could become in order
But
to
you
go
could
for
show
what his
that
thing is.
in like the larger points of Invincible,
But I think
because
those are large.
he is always there. It's not. It's really not.
Well,
It's
you not
really not
gonna,
a
you
large
not gonna,
part.
he still gotta be mysterious enough too, so you get all these ancillary pieces and showing
You
how
can throw
impacted
that
they
in.
are. Show
You
how
can throw
impacted
that
they
in
are. They
during
throwing it in. It wasn't like more than
the
5 minute scenes. I don't think so.
you
Bro,
could just do that though with like the larger story points. You could have a mysterious angle with Cecil as a result of Angstrom Levi, as a result of this person, as a result, like, there's larger points that you could follow. And then if you want to throw that 5 minutes in with something extra, just do it. Then I don't
yo, was
need
Ancient Levy
all the
episode
side
one?
stuff.
Huh?
He was episode one,
Was it?
right? When all that shit went down, when his brain
Yes.
got all scrambled.
A portion of it,
Was
yeah,
that?
I believe a
That was
little bit.
episode one, right?
Yeah, I
So
think.
what happened to that Mauler twin with the half melted face? We just gonna let that nigga walk around,
We
big
not
blue
seeing him
giant?
till season
We're
3,
not seeing them. Yeah, a plot device to keep the story
which
pushing.
that wasn't the case in the comic either. Is that you saw what was happening with him and his twin, well, now him, but you saw what was happening with that throughout the entire comic. Like, they kept going back to that. Like, that's what they, if you want a side story, that should be the side story. But we ain't seeing him again till season 3, and we saw him, what, episode 2,
Yeah,
3?
because he made a twin and it was like, oh yeah, you are the real clone with the melted face.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Shit just everywhere, bro. I'm
I got
tired of
this.
his damn mom. I had to say
I'm
that. I'm
sorry.
just tired of his fucking mama.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We got sidetracked. All right, solo level it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I haven't watched it. I haven't been watching it. So y'all
That was
just
that
tell
was the
me
topic.
where it's at.
Yeah, that was the time.
Yeah, we went back
How did
to
we get on
Invincible.
Invincible? How did I get
Rob
to
asked the
Invincible?
question if it was
Yeah.
okay for
It went back to Invincible when Rob made the statement, "Why can't Mark pack up people like Jinwoo?"
yeah.
Oh,
In one episode. That's all I was saying. And nigga Derek got perturbed at that statement. He's like, "You got me fucked
yo,
up." My bad,
Jim
y'all.
would go.
Yeah, he been cooking. They've been cooking. Who's the animation studio that's been doing this? Y'all know?
I
What's
don't
wrong
know.
with Mappa?
I don't
That
know,
might
but I
be.
feel like
That would make
no funny
sense.
shit.
Yeah,
I feel like
it
the
look like
animation could be just a tad bit better. This on some Pokemon type shit, but I ain't gonna complain.
nah, but that's
You know,
how it
I get
was
that.
in the actual manhwa though. They try and
Yeah, I
get
No, I'm
think
just
saying
like
like the mom. You know how in animation, like they don't draw things exactly like how they do in the comic books.
Mhm.
Like when they did the little wolves when he was leveling up, like the wolves was like foxes. Those wasn't wolves. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't look as
the details.
intimidating.
Yeah,
Yeah, the details weren't all there.
I get that. I do feel that.
But what if again that was just a plot? Because I'm pretty sure once you get to the higher levels, them niggas is gonna look a lot more menacing, a lot more devilish as well. On top of that too.
Because even Idris was a little. He was in the manhwa. He was bigger than what they did in the animation. But I mean, the
That,
animation did look good for that though.
that nigga was towering over his ass, if I'm not mistaken. In the animation, I thought, but
I gotta watch it over again.
nah, that shit was man. They've been doing Mappa. I'm sorry, y'all getting overworked. If y'all are the studio, y'all probably are the studio, but just in case. But goddamn, y'all know how to fucking overwork yourselves. Y'all know how to get that. Y'all know how to get that fucking top product out, man. We appreciate y'all, but goddamn it, y'all need a raise, a vacation, mandatory vacation time days. However, whatever it takes to keep churning out this great product that y'all got, cause nigga, this shit is chef's kiss. I'm not gonna lie. It only took like one episode for me to start wanting to read this shit. One episode, not even a full episode. So appreciate y'all for that. How you feeling now?
A1 Pictures. I don't know whether that is
Oh, that's the studio.
who actually animates it though. I just it's produced by A1 Pictures. That's all I got. Um I haven't been seeing it, but I'm glad to I'm happy to hear the responses that I'm hearing to the more recent episodes cuz like y'all could tell me a little snippet and because I've read it, I like know exactly where it's at. So I was kind of like I don't know why. I just think once I started finish reading it, I was just like I'm gonna wait until it maybe ends to finish watching it. Um but everybody like literally everybody that I've heard talk about this anime has had nothing but praise for it even as the episodes have gone on. Um so I'm just really happy to see that because it's so much more. What's really dope is that like I don't feel like this is a web comic. Like this is kind of in the realm of like a web comic and they don't really get the green light for more seasons. So I'm really happy to hear this response because I know as the series goes on, it gets more mature. Like the story itself gets more mature. So like I'm very excited. And on top of that, it's just the action is for the most part very consistent. Um so I'm really happy to know that like okay, I might actually get an opportunity to see the story fleshed out. Like do some of the more mysterious points in the actual story too. Like I'm
Yeah.
really interested to see how they flesh that out in the anime. Um Shout out to them, man. Just shout out to them. That's really all I got.
They've been going
I gotta
nuts.
watch it. I was gonna wait,
Yeah.
but y'all making me want to watch it now.
Nah, watch it, watch it. I'm not gonna lie. That's
But that's the
top
thing
Everybody.
with
tier.
anime though.
Prime time.
You be wanting to wait because you don't want to be on that cliffhanger for 20 minutes and be like, damn, I gotta wait a week for this shit now.
It make it that much better though.
No, it don't.
You sit down,
Sometimes it doesn't.
you
It
sit
gives
down.
me
Sometimes, but then on the off chance if you miss a week or something like that, then you could just come back the next week and then binge you 2 episodes back to back, and you still got the refresher feeling. I'll be like, all right, man, let me take my time. Let me watch my one episode of anime for the day. Figure out what's up to date, all of that jazz. And it'd be like my nice little getaway. But regardless, I think, man, I'm curious, like now, like you were saying, about how things are going to transition into a lot darker tone. And I'm curious how they gonna end that. 'Cause it's gonna get hectic. And what I'm really looking forward to seeing though, I'm not gonna lie, and I just passed it because I just finished the series. Spoiler alert: when he fights that I was about to say sorcerer. Fucking what's the name of these niggas? Hunter, the hunter from America,
Mm-hmm.
the nigga that looked like a lion, the nigga tall
Mm-hmm.
as shit, nigga, the guild master boy. I
Yeah,
want
like
to
are they
see
gonna
that
flesh that
fight
out?
badly. It got to
That's
be
the
what
thing
like an
too.
episode and a half. It can't. Nah, it's probably not gonna be an episode. How fast they be going through these fights?
That's the thing. Like that's what I'm really curious about too. Is like the story itself kind of it gets through things fast. So like I always am curious how that's going to translate over into the anime. But I don't know. Like I think that as we progress and as the show's popularity increase, because this is only the first season, I feel like so they gonna take some liberties. Like the actual one of the people who drew on it, I know he passed away, but I don't think that the actual author passed away. So hopefully they go and hit him up and be like, yo, you want to kind of, that's a series where you could draw something out a little bit. Like you said, that fight with the hunter, I wouldn't be mad at all if that was a full episode. Draw it out. No issues with that. In fact, I wouldn't be mad if it was like one episode and then went into another episode.
They gotta, man. They speed running through that shit. There's so many moments in there that they could just leave off on, and niggas is just gonna be like, "What the fuck is this magnificent piece of work that I'm watching right now?" Niggas, man. I have a special appreciation towards that. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably up there at God of High School for me now. My favorite manhwas of all time. It's just impeccable. But I was trying to see if T come back, but he's probably a little busy. Have y'all watched X-Men 97 yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of the first episode, so I'm gonna let y'all take the reins. How y'all feeling so far about it?
You go ahead, Nyle.
Okay. Oh man, dude, it feel like I'm like a kid again. Like I almost want to wake up and watch it on Saturday morning, just so that way it fully feel like I was a kid, because it's just great. It's really good. Like it stays with the same theme. It picks off where it picks off where it did in '96. It's like I'm like thoroughly, like I'm honestly shocked. I thought that, usually when people try to do things like this, they mess it up. Like somewhere, some way, some shape or form, like it just goes wrong. And it's almost as if I don't know the details behind X-Men 97, but like if you told me the original showrunners came back and did this, like they did this complete show, I would not be shocked at all. In regards to like pacing and such, that's the one thing that was really fun about series that came out in the 90s, animated comic book s series and animated series from like the 90s. They were able to tell things on like a rapid pace, and it didn't really turn you off. They just kind of got to it and you understood and appreciated it for them just getting to it. So I'm like fine with the pacing in regards to that. In terms of how the characters sound and whatnot, the only complaint that I had is I don't love Wolverine's voice. I don't love that, but like that literally might be my only complaint. That literally, like, and if that's it, I was even saying that during the show. I'm like, if this is my only complaint, I can get over this. Like, it is fire.
We're on X-Men 97.
Yeah.
My apologies. Just dealing with stuff that you don't want to know. But
no, you good.
Yeah. For me, X-Men 97, I'm a little bit half and half. It's cool. I see what they're doing since it is a continuation. I just didn't like how Storm had to be the one to take the L like that. That's the one thing that really utterly pissed me off, because like it couldn't be anybody else. Like I understand Cyclops, like that's my biggest gripe, because now Storm is one of the pinnacle characters of X-Men. You could at least Gambit. I could have took Gambit. Honestly, I didn't like how they had Gambit. I don't like how they have Gambit, because for the simple fact it's like homeboy was in a midriff making eggs and stuff in the kitchen. Come on, bruh. The man, Gambit was never like that in the classic X-Men. He was never like that in the classic X-Men. But come on, son, it's like they insinuating a lot. But overall, like
he gonna turn up though,
bro.
Because of what just happened.
But I was waiting for him to turn up. But he over
gonna
there.
Turn up.
Nah, son, he should have been at that at the Congress with them, not at home in a midriff making cookies.
They was showing him in that lighter side because everything that's about to happen between Rogue and Magneto is about to probably bring in his serious side. That's what I think.
So they're about to have Rogue and him get busy?
Nah, they gonna have Rogue. They're gonna flesh out, which is actually a comic book story. I can't remember
Yeah,
the
that he
name of the
gets busy
comic
with
book.
Rogue. Like Magneto and her get
Yeah,
busy.
so yeah, they're gonna flesh. I think they're gonna flesh that out, and because they've taken like they have been taking liberties, but like I'm not mad at them because like bits and pieces of it are very comic book accurate. They're just like doing their own spin on it. So I think that they're gonna take that story with Magneto and Rogue. It's not gonna be like the comic. It'll be like an original story is in there. But I think what's gonna happen is we're gonna get a like the side of Gambit that we saw at the beginning is it's not gonna be that like going forward. I think you're gonna get like him more serious. You're gonna see him more involved in more missions. So like just give it a little time. It just started.
I'm trying.
I'm on Terrence's side for that one too a little bit though. But I like Nyle said, like this shit really does make you want to wake up on Saturday just to watch it and like tune in. But like he said, like why did that shit have to happen to Storm? Like the one black mutant we have, the Omega level threat we have, and it's like, yo, you know what we gonna do? We finna make you not a mutant no more. How about that, nigga?
I think she'll get her
She went
powers
right back
back.
to Africa. That's where she went. I know she went back to Africa.
Yeah, bro, she'll get her
Oh yeah.
powers back. But what was the point of her losing them? She has Storm powers. She couldn't have just shot the nigga that was shooting.
It's just I think it's the impact of like the entire like Sentinel program and what's his name? Um Bolivar.
Bogart
I think
Trash.
that I think what they're trying to like they're really trying to show that like yo, he is the real deal, which like in the comic books he is, and the entire Sentinel program is, and all of the machinery that comes from that is like it's a big deal. So I think you taking out one of the two Omega level mutants that we have right now. That's why I said I think she'll come back because the threat will become large enough where they're gonna need her powers. Um, it sucked. I didn't like it. I agree. Like I did hate. I kind of cringed a little bit at the idea that why did this have to be Rogue that this happened to? I would
Storm.
have, or not Rogue, Storm that this happened to. I would have honestly kind of preferred if it had been like Magneto, and then you really have him have to take up like the Charles Xavier role, where it's like you don't have any powers, but like he handed everything to you. So like you still got to lead the team as if you was him, because you know when we think about Charles Xavier, he was home in Cerebro, like
Yep.
he was never like actually out like fighting people. So like if they would have shifted Magneto to that and had him be the one that got hit by the blast, I think I would have maybe probably enjoyed that a little bit more. I could have saw a little bit more story fleshed out from that. But I really do think it's just the fact that it's kind of hard showing how strong these characters are when you got them fate like well how credible and strong of a threat Trask is and the Sentinel program is if you have two Omega level mutants that's like on the same team. I think that's why just like it just started. It just started, y'all. Give it a little see what they gonna cook with because I
Trying,
feel like
dog.
they cooking.
I'm trying.
I feel like what if they don't? What if they don't cook and she just a human forever? Somebody got to
I
see
would
me.
not like that. I would
They
not
could have,
like
bro. They
that.
really. I mean,
Ain't
I like
no
what they're doing
way.
with Cyclops, but they could have at least like it didn't have to be Storm, the only black mutant we got, bro. It didn't have to be Storm. It could have been
No,
Beast.
we got what's his name too. Don't sleep on
The other Bishop, was it?
Bishop. Yeah. Bishop
Bishop is
fire.
not.
Bishop
He's
is
not no
almost an
Omega.
Omega. He not a beyond
No,
Omega, but he
we
mad
have
strong.
an Omega level. We can't get nothing. We can't keep nothing super. Like we can't have nothing.
Yep.
We just can't.
Yep.
Like, bro, you know what? They said in that meeting, you know what the blacks can't have? They can't have no Omega level mutant. We gonna take one power away, and we gonna get his Bishop nigga, take away his Jerry curl, and give him a high top fade, and we gonna have
That's a
Magneto,
fact.
bro. Like you look, I'm looking at.
I didn't even
like,
peep that until you just said that. Oh my gosh, they did do that to Bishop.
like, bro, what's going on? Why can't this nigga have an Uncle Jerome?
I don't
bro?
hate his character design though. I don't hate it like for the 97 because I didn't even notice that until you literally just said it.
It's just damn, we can't have nothing, bro. We can't have an Omega level mutant.
Nope. Nope.
But we gonna have Rogue running around touching people and
We-
just draining their powers, and
They gave her-
Magneto.
But that's the bad part. We only got one good moment with Storm. Only one good moment.
It was. That's where I do agree, because it was fire. The theme song leading into, ooh, and they built that
It was
motherfucker
like-
up.
It's like
was a
reel these
symphony.
niggas in, and then we gon' they probably lost 60% of their black audience from that episode alone.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
I
like
hope
this
not.
like what Black Panther 2 did when they killed Angela Bassett. It was like, yeah, what's the point of this movie now?
Bruh.
It's the best part.
Don't get me started, man.
Yeah.
He said the best part.
No, I'm saying Angela Bassett. She was the best part of the movie, and they killed her.
Man, she
Best
had the
part of that movie
best.
was Peter Nwongo in that swimsuit.
Bruh,
Okay.
she had the best line from the first one. Show them who you are. Come on, son. Come on, son. She had
Yeah,
the best.
her
She had the
and,
best line in the first one.
Her meeting
How
with
did
the
they kill
The
at
Peter,
the council.
Yes.
bruh.
That was
That's
the
she.
best
Yo, son.
How do you kill Angela Bassett? She probably seen the movie and was like, yo, just kill my black ass. Let's redo this whole scene. Don't even bring me back. Just drown me. She's like, what you mean they more about the win? Yeah, kill me.
No,
She
kill
must
me.
have already heard that. John,
Wakanda.
she probably already heard. She already went to like some psychic. Yeah, if you keep doing these movies, you got to deal with Jonathan Major. She said, "What?"
Fact.
Kill me. Matter of fact,
She said-
drown my black ass.
She said that's
You froze, but I want to hear what you're saying.
I was like, she was like, yeah, that scene right there when he flood Wakanda. Yeah, that's my last scene. That's my exit right there.
I'm mad that, like, I know it's comic book accurate, but like somebody pointed this out to me, and like it's kind of ruined that. Like, it didn't ruin that movie, but it's kind of ruining like not just that movie, but the comic book for me a little bit. Why do black people gotta be mortal enemies with the water people? You ever like think about that? You ever think about it?
Do we
though?
ever? But
Like,
that's the thing.
never
Are we
did.
ever
But
at
that happened
odds
in the
with the Spanish?
comics, though.
Are we
I
always
know
at
it
odds?
did. That's
Like,
why I was like,
but that's the funny part. Are we ever at odds with the Spanish folk? No, because
Yeah.
they're minorities like us.
Nigga, you been to Texas or LA? We always at odds.
Them niggas be racist.
Man, I went to Orlando and dealt with that, and they were cops. I'm like, bruh.
yeah, nah, it could be bad.
Yeah, it
I'm
can be.
like, bro, they got us drowning. We can't
Orlando,
swim.
different. I gotta go back down there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
If you listen
be
in my
down there.
Latino, I love you.
I can't with this man.
No, Rob, what you think of X-Men 97 before you
yeah.
move on?
I only watched like half episode. I'm not gonna lie, I went to sleep because I was tired. But I think it was pretty good. The animation was pretty good. What I wasn't privy of, I did not watch any of the series coming up to that joint. So I don't know no type of information. So to start it off, I was shocked when I heard, spoiler alert, I guess if you haven't watched it yet, Charles Xavier died. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Did that
yeah.
even happen in the comic books? I don't think so. Was that a storyline?
It's just done differently. It's like
Yeah, you know
they're
the future
following
of
it,
the
but yeah, but it's unique. Like it's kind of like how we. To be a buck with you, I wish Invincible did the liberties that X-Men 97 and the previous X-Men did. Like their liberties are fire. If I remember correctly, the Spider-Man animated series was like really keen to being on point with the comic books, but the X-Men is like, nah, we gonna have this happen here, because I don't think in the comic books Trask killed Xavier or Professor X. I don't think that ever happened.
Who knows? Fuck Professor X.
In the comic, I do know, like, especially for the storyline that they following now, the closest death to it was when Cyclops did. When he had the Phoenix Force, which
The
is like
evil
the newer
Cyclops, right?
iteration. Yeah, like this follow, and that's the other thing. They like some of the comic books like lines that they are kind of alluding to, or just kind of like what's that shit called? Easter eggs that they doing Easter eggs for.
Yeah. Are they doing the
It's
Phoenix
for
Force?
newer stuff.
Did they do the Phoenix Force in the animated show?
I don't think so.
Yo, I ain't seen that
So
shit since I was a kid.
Yeah, no, Jean Grey did. Jean Grey had the Phoenix. Yeah, because Dark Phoenix was in it, right? For a second,
I don't know.
she died and then she came back. She died originally. Jean died in the original X-Men.
Yeah.
But when she died, the Phoenix Force was still like, I think so, right?
Yeah,
Yo,
I think
Wasn't
so.
that during the whole Phoenix? That was during the whole Phoenix Force part. One of my buddies is actually rewatching the original X-Men before watching '97, and I was like, that's not a bad idea. I
Better
just wasn't
recap that on
doing it.
YouTube.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yo, quick
Yeah.
question about X-Men though. Why is everything about this bum ass Phoenix?
The Phoenix is just. Are you talking about the Phoenix from the Phoenix Force?
Yeah, bro. The first X-Men we got with the Fox X-Men with Hugh Jackman and them, X-Men 3, Phoenix.
Oh,
The
popularity.
X-Men that we got, it was
Yeah.
X-Men Dark Phoenix. Now in the animated show, it was X-Men Phoenix. It's like, yo, how many times y'all gonna do this shit, bro?
That was
It's
one of
just
their
one of the
best
most popular
stories.
comics.
And they can never adapt it right.
It was because it was Fox, nigga. You know how many times they had to swing at it and they missed? You
They
had
put
faith
a
in
lot
these
of money.
niggas after
I had,
they
bro,
had
after
Galactus
X-Men
as a
2,
fucking cloud. That nigga was a cumulus
bro,
cloud through the fucking
X-Men 2,
space.
Darwin died.
bro, X-Men 1 and 2, I was like, oh, I'm all in on these fuck X-Men. Fantastic Four 1, I was like, all right, no. But the leading up to Galactus, that movie was decent. But when they showed, like you said, they showed that dust cloud, I was like, yeah, that was disrespectful.
They
And what they about to do
killed
with
Darwin.
Galactus again, do
And
after Mind
then
Draw, is bringing in Puss in Boots.
they
That's gonna be disrespectful.
Fantastical.
nah, hold on. It's not gonna be as disrespectful as when they doubled down and then made another reboot of Fantastic Four. And then made this nigga Doctor Doom. What was that nigga? A space ranger? That nigga got power from the space rocks or something like
He said,
that?
I'm about to just
Yeah.
melt all y'all faces off. Like,
Yeah.
what? But like you said,
They
Nyle, you
gotta
just
do
mentioned
better.
what's his name? What you mentioned, Nyle?
Darwin, they kill him. He not his whole thing is supposed to be he don't die. And they killed him. Like, how do you
They said,
read the
we
comic?
finna feed you an energy gumdrop and you about to explode, you fucking coon. And then the movie was over for that nigga. And then what we get?
It,
They were
like,
like, "Oh, we need a black audience." They gave us Lenny Kravitz's daughter with some cheap ass butterfly wings and a thong
Yeah.
up her ass, and thought we was just supposed to sit in the theaters for her. They hate niggas, bro. They hate us. They hate us.
Storm coming back. I promise. If I'm
Bro,
wrong, I
Marvel
will
gonna make
say I'm
Storm.
wrong.
Marvel, you know who gonna play Storm in Marvel?
Oh, bro.
I don't want them to even do it yet. To be a buck with you, I really don't. Like, just don't hold off.
They
It's
might
gonna be
bring
that
a
Hulk
really
from
whole
Little
don't wanna
Mermaid.
see
It's gonna be
MCU
that. It's gonna be
Storm.
that Hulk from Little Mermaid with a bob cut. What's her name?
Oh, not Halle. Not Halle.
Yeah, Halle Berry. I
It's
said
gonna be one
Halle
of them
Berry.
hoes. They'll be like, you know what we need to do to reach this crowd? Let's not get a
Bailey.
real
Don't
African.
bring her back.
Let's get a cheap American and put a wig on the bitch, and let's give her some storm powers, and we can get the black audience.
Nah,
I
bro.
think we
Take
should
your
have done Storm,
time.
thick chocolate ass.
I think they might bring Halle Berry back for the Storm for Secret Wars,
Don't
and
do
then
that.
and
Stop
Halle Berry was
getting.
Halle
and
Berry
then
as Storm
repost.
is complete
She
disrespect.
like 50, bro. Stop getting old people. And T'Challa about to be 10.
Hold
We
up. Hold
don't
up.
need Halle Berry
Hold up,
old
hold on,
ass
hold on,
with
hold on, hold on, hold on.
10-year-old
I got you.
T'Challa.
Hold on.
It's not
Hold on.
Nickelodeon.
No,
No,
this won't
listen.
be
Mark
the
Kelly
this won't be
said.
the Storm that go forward. This will just be the Storm that plays in that. You remember how the leak was saying that they're making a
Oh, yeah.
Avengers team on Battle World made up of all different characters from all different movies type of thing. So Hugh Jackman's Wolverine is gonna be in there. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was rumored to be in there. Maybe what I was saying before on one of the podcasts was Chris Evans playing Human Torch and not Captain America. And then obviously Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Iron Man or a version of an Iron Man or that type of thing. And Halle Berry could just play her version of Storm, and then Marvel might actually do her some more justice, put some more CGI behind her moves, make her really out to be who she's supposed to be, type of thing. And then that gives them time to reboot.
Yo, whoever casted Olivia Munn, oh no, even though X-Men Apocalypse was trash, pure trash, they need to have Storm be as comic accurate as they had Psylocke, because that was the most comic accurate person in that whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think Quicksilver too. I think Quicksilver was pretty good. I think Magneto, obviously. If they come back with Magneto and Professor X
I
from
like
that
both
Days of
Magnetos and Professor X's.
yeah, but the only thing is the older Magneto's and Professor X is just old as shit from years.
Don't bring them
Pretty
back.
much.
Yeah, so I would say bring back the other niggas and then do it from there, and then yeah, do something else with Cyclops. I don't want it to be that
Sir
dweeb ass
Patrick
nigga that was playing it before.
Rob, if they bring
Yo,
back Sir
Magneto gotta
Patrick,
be old though.
Oh, if they bring him back for Secret Wars,
They can bring him back for Secret
can do
Wars
it
for a
for
oh,
moment.
they could bring
Yeah.
him back for Secret Wars. Yeah, they could bring him back for Secret Wars.
don't
If they
bring
could
his
bring,
old ass back for nothing else though.
oh no
Ain't
no
that
no no
nigga,
no no
ain't that
no no.
nigga
He
90?
playing
They better
spades
start
with the
recording his
Grim
movies
Reaper.
now.
He was old as shit when they
Thank you.
did Doctor Strange.
Bro, Ian McClellan is like 93. If they bringing them niggas back, they should have recorded his scenes yesterday.
I
Yeah, for real.
can't.
You
What the
gotta
niggas
record
gotta
them.
do?
Bro,
How
but
you
you
think?
gotta
Playing
realize
spades with the Grim Reaper, Rob.
if
They
Magneto is a Holocaust survivor in the MCU,
He
he
does
damn
have
near
to
got to
be
be
old.
100 because that's a 5-year time jump. So by the time Secret Wars come out, he got to be
They've
old.
they've been working on this since Star Wars. If you haven't peeped with the Ahsoka series, they did Anakin Skywalker. His actor about old as shit, if I'm not mistaken. De-aged another actor, put it on where it makes it seem like he's the younger self. And then they fight off that way, probably using some forms of AI as well, possibly.
One
Or
But
they
movie.
could just say mutants don't age the same, and then just have Magneto look like a 50-year-old. Be like, yo, he been 50 for like 50 years.
Yeah, that
or
is
it's
the
a
one
different,
weird
or a
part
different
with
universe.
Magneto. How do you do Magneto and like make him younger? Because to Derek's point, you really can't.
Nope.
The whole backstory with him is he was a Holocaust survivor. He's supposed to be like 100,
Yeah, he's supposed to be
unless he
old
didn't
as shit.
age, unless his magnetic
How
powers
was
didn't
he able to
age
stay
him.
alive for so long? I was thinking about that the other day.
They just,
Does he
I
just
don't
have like
know.
a de-aging
His
factor or something
magnetic,
like that?
yeah, I guess his magnetic powers is able to slow his aging down.
Yo,
Mhm.
no, back to Storm real quick. If they do pick Storm, she got to be dark skinned or chocolate.
What?
I'd be
Ooh.
fine with that. Yeah,
You know,
I
wrong
was
with
take
gonna
your
that.
say-
time. Just
I
go
was gonna
find
say
somebody.
Lupita.
No,
it's like, what dark skin action?
no, you can't have Lupita. She already paying what's the face?
Oh yeah, right. My bad.
Like who they gonna have? Viola Davis?
No, it's got to be like some. It's got to be some actor out there.
Mm-hmm.
Go get me one of them African actors.
Bro, I need to see these comic book
Or like
these
UK.
comic book whole costumes, because these all black pants, leather shits is I forgot I'm in a public area. These these hoes wearing pants and shit, bro, is not flying by with me.
What you wanted to be in, nigga?
I'm not trying
I
to sound
want them
progressive.
superhero thongs.
Exactly.
I can't wait
Niggas
to
rated
that.
R.
I know what he mean. I
That's
do know what he mean.
exactly.
Y'all better be glad
But
I
they
ain't no
not
Hollywood
doing that.
director. They'd have been fired me. They'd be like, Derek, we cannot have this PG-13 to make it rated R.
Nigga,
I
it's
do kind of miss that,
terrible.
though. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, why
Miss
can't that
what?
be the case? Just
Bro,
like, don't
I'm not
let's
saying
put
nothing
them in the
skimpy,
comic accurate,
but
like
like, bro,
skimpy
Psylocke.
shit. No, yeah,
Like,
let's go skimpy.
When we seen Psylocke, it was like, oh, this is comic accurate. Nobody was in the theater fucking rubbing the tip of their penis going, oh yeah, Psylocke. It was
I
like, oh shit,
Yeah,
it's
no,
comic accurate.
Bruh.
But
no,
I really
yeah.
fear Marvel gonna be like, you know what, for Storm, I feel like we should make her a little lighter. Make her look fucking. She might be Arab by the time that shit come out. She might be fucking Arab.
Yeah.
Yo,
No,
you
like,
know
I
what?
can see
Have her
that.
come from Saudi Arabia.
Look at Black Panther, father, in the new game,
That was his grandfather. It was like
grandfather.
it's light skinned niggas in Africa, you racist
It
motherfucker.
is, it is. But like he is
Yes.
Wakanda.
Yes.
Robert,
It was light skinned
Robert,
people in
Robert,
Wakanda, in Black
Robert.
Panther.
In
Wakanda is
Wakanda,
like, bro, and that's like
everybody
supposed
in
to
that
be black
movie
flag.
was darker than Nile.
No.
Yeah, bro.
We
No.
seen
Yes.
Black Panther. It wasn't not one light skinned nigga in one. The only person that was light skinned was that Shield agent.
No.
I don't even know how he slipped through the cracks
Yep.
of Wakanda, but he got through, and that was it. That movie was black. Nigga, they had Forrest
Bro.
Whitaker. You know that's a black movie.
Man said it
He's
had
not
Forrest
black
Whitaker.
though. He's like brown.
Bro, they ran out of every dark nigga in Hollywood. They was like, damn, who else we got? Forrest Whitaker? Alright.
Yo, this face keeps
Fucking
scaring
Michael
me.
B. Jordan is light skinned, nigga.
He is not light skinned.
He brown skinned.
He was from
Nigga's
America.
not black.
His
It
daddy fucked
worked.
with a white woman. Is that a
Thank
problem?
you, Niall.
He was
His
from
dad
America.
slept
He
with
was
a
a
LA
black
woman.
American.
His dad slept with a
We
woman from
talking
LA
about
and had him.
Africans. We talking about Africans.
I'm talking about them. I need Storm to be. Storm got to be bad, of course. She got to be bad, but she need to have one of them fat ass noses, one of them big old lips. She cannot, bro. She cannot be Americanized. I don't want Storm having no narrow nose. I don't want her being.
You ever
light
seen
skinned.
Titans?
I feel like you gonna say some bullshit.
Probably. It like, yeah, I am. But like, just hold on for a second.
What are you
The
talking
chick
about
who
now?
played Starfire in the Titan series, could she play a Storm?
Wrap this shit up, y'all. It's time to go.
I know the series sucked, but like, if she a black actress,
No, bro. This is what they gotta stop doing. Just because they black, they have to be black and good. Find us a
yeah, I
good
agree with that.
black
I agree
actress.
with
Because she
that.
played Starfire, nigga. We could have played Starfire for what she did. I'm like, she wasn't even orange. This
Yeah, I
has
did
to
not like
be-
that change.
No, Storm.
I felt
Storm
like that
gotta
was
be-
not fair.
Fuck, bro. Fuck all these Disney princesses they doing. Storm gotta be the joy every black woman want to be in America. Make Storm a baddie, nigga.
Who is that
Mhm.
actress though? Who is that actress?
It ain't
I'm
many.
looking up something right
It ain't
now.
many. I might
They
have
said
to go
it ain't
recruit
many.
for Marvel.
China
funny shit.
and McClain. I can't see her. I
No.
can't see it.
No.
It's too
No.
Americanized.
The girl from
Yeah.
House of Pain, Robert, you should go.
I
watch
said,
Wakanda
hey,
Forever.
It was just one. Anna Diop.
No, Rob, they gotta be dark.
They about to have Viola Davis.
Yeah. This
Playing
nigga talk about no,
Storm.
Robert. They gotta be dark. Oh, yeah, nigga. Fuck.
She too smooth. Storm need to look like she come from the rags.
Oh, like she came from Africa?
Damn, what's going on
Storm need to
right
look like
now?
she had Storm. Wasn't Storm a thief growing up? She need to come like she had a rough
DeWanda
childhood.
Wise.
She too cute for Storm. That nose too tight.
Nah,
Storm is cute, my
nah,
nigga.
nah,
What
nah,
the
nah.
fuck
Hold
is
up.
going on?
Y'all watch Insecure?
Issa Rae not finna play Storm
No,
all them big
Molly.
ass teeth.
Molly. Her friend Molly.
They said Kiki Palmer.
No.
If Kiki Palmer play Storm, I
No.
will
Oh,
shoot
you might be
everybody
on to
on
something,
Marvel.
T. You might be
Molly.
on to something.
She's from Africa. She can rock with the accent and everything down to the T. That would be perfect.
No, she can't act no Storm. She just good for being a ghetto ass bitch.
Oh my goodness.
This episode is really having so many turns. It's so crazy. So they said Zoe Kravitz too.
No, that's too light.
If
I
Storm
agree
is
with
like-
Derek. They need an African Storm.
Nah. This one might go crazy. This one might go crazy. Nah, this is what I didn't think about. Janelle Monáe.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah, she can act her ass off too.
No.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
her ass off. You're like, yo, you gotta wear a thong though.
Yo, what?
She's like, all right.
Yeah.
What's good with you, bro?
Yeah.
Somebody said Beyonce.
No.
Naomi
No.
Harris.
Naomi who?
Naomi Harris.
Who
So
is
She
you,
look a
that?
little too
so
older.
you telling me? Oh God, I hate when I can't show
Yeah,
my
your
background
joint
right
don't
now.
work.
Yo, I see Janelle Monáe Storm right here, y'all. But she only what, 4'8"?
Janelle Monáe is 4'8".
I'm just exaggerating. She's small though.
No, she's tall.
Now, when you say tall, how tall we talking about?
Yeah.
She's 5 foot.
5 foot.
Yeah,
Goodness
5 foot.
gracious.
How
I ain't
tall is
saying
she,
that.
Taryn?
5 foot. 5 foot.
That's nuts.
Right on the
Storm gotta
nose.
be like 5'8".
Oh, yo, Moses Ingram. That was the chick. Rob, you just talked about Ahsoka.
Mm-hmm.
That was the black girl. I'm pretty sure was either in Ahsoka or she was in Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah, her.
Yeah, she might be a good one.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
She don't got the pizzazz.
The pizzazz.
She don't have that regalness.
She's a good
You know who could
actress,
have?
though.
You know who
She
could have
is a
played
good
Storm?
actress.
Let's say this movie was in. Let's say this movie came out in the 1980s. You know who could have played Storm? Angela Bassett.
Yeah, if
course.
she was younger, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm glad Viola Davis been young. I'm tired of that hoe crying in every damn movie.
Jesus Christ.
Kiki
By the way,
Lane.
who's that?
She was from If Bill Street Could Talk.
Kiki Lane.
Freema Agyeman. I don't know who this is.
They need a better picture of Shorty. Yeah, Nyle, Kiki. No. Kiki Lane would be alright.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna show y'all
They
who
got
should really
Rihanna.
play.
What about Coco Jones?
Some girl was. Oh.
Her mouth too damn big.
You just said you wanted that.
Yeah, right.
Nose. I said big ass nose and big
You
ass.
said the lips too.
Coco Jones looked too American. She looked like she came from a bad family, bad beginnings.
Why? Just
Storm
because
was
they
still-
from Wakanda, do it gotta be bad?
Oh, she is cold though. Like I just want her because she cold. Coco Jones.
Coco
I'm gonna show y'all who should
Jones.
really play Storm.
Oh, bro.
Damn, she is
Just
cold.
think about the wall. Coco Jones would go crazy for that, bro. It's either Janelle Monáe or Coco Jones probably got the height with it too.
I can't.
Yeah,
Listen,
she
She is
5'10".
so
Coco Jones 5'10" too. Yeah, she got it, bro. I'd never wait.
Tell me this gonna look like
What movie did she
Aurora
play?
Monroe.
I'm trying to see a Coco Jones at DreamCon.
What movie did she play? I mean, did she play in any movie?
she was in Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I know that.
No.
Too light. Nah, that's not too light. Damn, them some big ass titties.
Yo.
I know that ain't what I'm supposed to be looking at. I know that's not what I'm supposed to be looking at, but like, damn, that shit was HD. That motherfucker was in HD.
What is going on
That
right
ain't
now,
Storm.
bro?
Derek want a porn star play at Storm. Oh shoot. You can't be caked up like that. That's like rated R. Just even if they put a leotard on, that's still rated R.
Like, who produced this movie? Bang Bros?
For real.
My fat, y'all. We got sidetracked, but they better not mess up the form.
Ain't no fucking way.
Oh.
I was trying to
We
steer clear.
Bro, we just
Yeah.
so used to getting the leftovers and the scraps and having people, bro. The way they go, and they might kill Storm off in the first movie.
Oh my goodness.
Storm gotta be. They gotta get a no, cause Storm is one of those characters though, where like if you do an X-Men movie, it would be a huge miss not to have her, because like, dog, it's like a Swiss Army knife for a character. If you need to have that emotional scene, Storm is the one who can give you that emotional scene. Like if you need to have two female characters talking and it's about either a love interest or it's about like she is a Swiss Army knife character. It's action. She could have a serious conversation about mutants with somebody like Magneto or Professor X. She can have an action scene with characters like Wolverine or Cyclops. You cannot do an X-Men movie without Storm. It's just too perfect of a character. Oh man, dude. And then the love interest got to be young though. It's got to be a younger actress though, because I know for a fact they gonna do Wakanda, and she gonna be in one of the movies.
It don't even have to be nobody that we know, because you know how Zack Snyder found Cyborg off of Broadway, right?
Hold up. How about
they could definitely do the same for Storm.
D,
somebody that's unknown that they could bring in.
Yo, D, you might be against it, but what about Dominique Fishback?
Who is that? What's she been?
She played in Judas and the Black Messiah. She played in Project Power. She also played in that one show, Swarm. That
no.
Shut up, Rob. I don't care about your opinion.
No. Parents, no.
I hate to say it like this, but she too thick. I know that's like messed up to say.
Too. I'm just saying, she could probably get her body right for the role.
Too thick.
Nah, she got them natural curves. Like, it's too hitting.
No, I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at the wrong Fishback. This bitch ain't got no curves. I'm looking at the wrong joint. I ain't seen a curve yet.
She's just like too naturally like thick. It's just.
This can't be who y'all talking about.
Yeah.
Terrence and Nyle.
Yeah, she's just too thick.
You're not saying that she's not cute enough to play the role. I don't think her body. I think she's seen like she's a shorter.
It just don't match
lady.
Storm. Yeah, it just
she's
don't
not
match Storm.
To play the role.
Storm is a more slender type of girl.
So I'm looking at. I came across an article casting Storm. This is from March 10th. Someone said Nazamo Mbata.
Yep.
Whoever
it already sound right.
Lovie Simone. Dominique Fishback, that she was on the list. Pearl Diaz, Kiki Palmer, Marche Martin, which is a no. Janelle Monáe is on that list. Lyric Ross, Amani Hakim. She played in Mythic Quest.
Who was the first one that you said? I want to look her up because that sounds like who they need to get.
Nomzamo is the first name. And the last name is Mbatha. She played in Coming to America, the second one.
Yeah, whoever they pick, it gotta look like we playing Scrabble with their name when the credits roll
up. Yo, what? Yo.
Yeah, this kind of give off like
these niggas gonna think that we racist.
Michelle Vanderwater.
What about Jodie Turner-Smith?
She could be.
She played in Queen and Slim.
Yo, Nyle, who did he say? I'm trying to find Shorty.
I'll put the article in the group chat. I'm putting the article in the group chat so y'all can see it.
Please.
She like, honestly, she kind of give me like if you were trying to do a younger Angela Bassett, like if you was trying to, it ain't gonna pop.
Well, you did say, what was it? Y'all did say if it was played in the 80s. It would be Angela Bassett. It could be perfect because at what point when they bring in X-Men, are they gonna be young? Are they gonna be old? Like, how do we play that? Because then you could go with a young Storm. That way you know that you can make the X-Men last for a while.
Namzamo Mbata?
Mbata.
Yeah, she is.
Why did I look up African actresses? And guess who is number 2 on the list, bro?
Who?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, I'm sure. That shocked me.
Born in Africa.
Yeah. Lovie Simone, she looked like she got the body set for it.
Who?
Pearl Thussey? I don't know who that is.
Sanat,
she look...
Wait, Sanat? Wait. She was in Walking Dead. Sonequa Martin Green?
Damn, hell of a name.
I'm leaving that alone.
Yo, hold up. Nyle, did you see the Chilling Adventure of Sabrina?
Yo, what movies do y'all be watching?
You never watched that joint? Oh, what other joint is she playing?
The
Hold up.
Chilling Adventure of Sabrina Terrence. What network you got on your TV, man?
It's on Netflix.
Oh.
It's not like the typical Sabrina. It's actually based off the
What was her
comics.
first name? What was her first name?
Ooh, the shawty from Queen and Slim, Jodie Turner Smith.
Yeah, I said her name, dum dum.
Oh my bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Who that?
I think she'd be. She was the love interest.
Ooh,
She
that's
was
a powerful strong.
taller, dark skin.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
I kind of like that because that's like a strong, authoritative Storm.
Yeah. This is what she looked like.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, she got that fit though. Like it's the like not that this the other woman, but like Storm is like kind of Diesel. You know, like Storm is not. I never think of Storm as being like regular. Yeah, like she like
Storm got it.
Diesel
Let me see how far
motherfucker.
she was in the comics, bro.
Yo, now your thoughts. I put it in the group chat. That's her. She played Prudence in Sabrina. She also played in
Yeah, that give off. Yeah, I could see it
I can see
because
that too.
she looked like Angela Bassett, which
Bro,
again we all
Storm-
agreed that fits.
Storm in the comics is 5'11".
Yep.
Yeah, she
They
a
about to
dog.
fuck it up. If they
does
really
it
put
does it
together,
really
man.
matter on height? Does it honestly?
Yes.
Does it really matter?
Yes.
Because honestly, we
Yeah,
know
if it
they
didn't matter, they would choose somebody that was 5'6" for Batman, but they choosing niggas that's 6'3", 6'4" now for these superheroes.
I'm just saying.
The nigga playing Superman is 6'5".
Tati Gabrielle can play Storm.
Shit, nigga. Hugh Jackman is 6 foot something. That nigga Wolverine supposed to be 5 foot pipsqueak, nigga.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I thought he was short.
He's
Short.
6
I
foot
thought
3,
Hugh
6
Jackman
foot 4, I
was
believe, if I'm not mistaken. He in the 6
Hugh
foot.
Jackman.
6'3".
Lame is
6'3".
Lame is Hugh Jackman.
6'3".
He
He's
said lay bed, Hugh
6'3".
Jackman.
He don't look tall.
Jodie Turner Smith
That
is
actually was a
5'9".
hell of a casting then, because he don't look tall.
Bro, but look at it this way though. Ben Affleck, 6'4". Jason Momoa, 6'4". Henry Cavill, 6'2". Gal Gadot, 5'10".
Affleck
Like
is
nobody is
lying.
casting fucking. The last time we seen a small nigga get casted was Peter Dinklage playing Boulevard Trask.
Hugh Jackman is not no damn 6'3". This is a fucking lie.
Is that his real name?
Who? Peter Dinklage?
Yes.
Yeah.
You just remember that random fact out of all. Peter fucking Dinklage.
So then Ryan Reynolds is like 6'2".
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
6'2".
he's 6'2".
Ryan Reynolds? What are you?
Ain't that his name? Deadpool.
Ryan Reynolds. That
He
nigga
said
said
Rocco
Peter
Reynolds.
Dinklage. We not about to just skirt past that.
Peter Dinklage. You not about to say? Why you say Peter Dinklage? What
I'm
was
saying
that
that's the
for?
last time they casted somebody that was small in a comic role. Even Cable is 5. Josh Brolin is 5'10", but granted he was playing Cable and Thanos, but it was like he had them enhancements.
He
They had
looked
Peter
tall. Like
Dinklage.
if you had told me who was tall, if you asked me just who do I think is taller without knowing none of this, Hugh Jackman or the dude you
Josh
just said
Brolin.
played, yeah, I would have said Josh Brolin, like 100%. And you
Facts.
telling me Josh Brolin is shorter than Hugh Jack? I can't even picture that. I believe you. I'm sure if I go and look at a picture, I could probably find one with the both of them
Robert
next to
Downey
each other.
Jr. One of the shortest niggas at 5'9".
He in Iron Man suit. They not
He
having him.
looked short. He looked short.
Yeah.
He did look short.
But like
Bruce
Thor,
Banner.
6'4".
What was
Loki,
what's his name?
6'2". That's the thing. He
Mark
grows
Ruffalo.
into the Hulk, so it don't matter.
Yeah, but he was short. He got. If y'all tell me he's 6'2", I'm like, come on now.
Mark Ruffalo? No, he ain't no 6'2". Oh, ass nigga.
5'8". That nigga even shorter
Yeah.
than Iron Man. Nigga Derek, man.
How tall is Anthony Mackie?
Anthony Mackie, he gotta be in
He
the
Yeah.
6
gotta
foot.
be like 6'2".
He said,
6'1",
"Who
6'2".
cares?" Ryan Reynolds was 6'2".
Anthony Mackie 5'10". Yeah,
Oh my
nigga.
god.
Damn,
Y'all wanna have
I'm
5'10"
5'10"
Captain
too,
America?
nigga. Hey yo, how tall was Chris Evans? How tall is Chris Evans? I feel like he 5'10". Watch that
No,
nigga
he
be
ain't
6
5'10".
foot.
He's 6 foot. Chris Pratt, 6'2".
6 foot even. Chris Pratt is even taller than this nigga. What the fuck?
Bro. Loki, 6'2". Come on, bro. They ain't about to choose no regular average nigga.
Tom Hiddleston.
They need a tall black woman for Storm. It could have been Naomi Campbell back when the shit was pop. It could still be Naomi Campbell.
Nah.
If Shorty could act, real shit, if Shorty could act, Tyra Banks.
Nah, she too old.
Too old.
Too old.
Nigga, have you seen Tyra Banks recently?
Yeah, but for how long are they able to keep her, D? That's the question.
I'm saying I haven't seen her recently, so I was asking.
She look older. She aged a little bit. She's still Tyra fucking Banks, but she aged a little bit.
It's like Pharrell. You can see it, but you can't see it at the same
Can't
time.
see it.
It's there. It's
You can
there.
definitely tell Pharrell an old nigga. He just dressed like a kid. Nigga ain't never wore a suit in his life.
Nah, he definitely got Botox. I think he got
That-
Botox.
That Namzamo Mbata, she's 5'2". She's cut. She too thick too.
Wait,
she's
send
way
her.
too thick.
You said she's too thick? Send her.
I don't know what this turning into.
Y'all want Storm? Y'all want Storm in all white?
This nigga.
That's traditional,
my
right?
goodness.
Like she got to be all white.
Yeah, that's
She gotta
traditional.
Tati
Oh, they gotta get
Gabrielle
a
was watching
fine African woman for her.
What'd
I'm
you say?
sorry,
What'd you-
it's just gotta be.
What'd you say, Rob?
Nafisa Williams. Nafisa Williams. Oh, she was on Black Lightning. I'm weak.
Oh, Tati.
Did you say that?
Tati, what did Tati Gamble act in?
She was in
Oh, Tati
she
Gabrielle.
played in Uncharted.
Wait, but she was in. Oh, she was in that TV show. I didn't know she looked this good.
Nafina Williams is
Oh,
5'5".
That's what I'm saying. I love the finger waves, bro. That's
All
what
right,
you
before we get too far off topic with this, what was we talking about?
She gonna be in Mortal Kombat 2 also.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about Mortal Kombat 97. No, the Wanda Wise, bro.
The one.
She got the
You see how distracted we are?
That's Storm, y'all.
I really
You
like
see how
this.
distracted? He
That's
said
Storm.
Mortal
I can see
Kombat
that too.
97.
Y'all
If
see
she
her?
do like one of the storm,
Yeah, I can see
one of
her
the
being a
fades,
Storm.
she get a little fade or something like that, or the curly.
I can't with this man. Yo,
I think we gonna end it right then and there.
please.
Oh my
No, we
god.
have more to get to. We've got more to get to. Let's go, y'all.
Yo,
Nah,
what?
we chatted for about 30 minutes about ladies.
Who to
You
play
going
Storm?
crazy.
Who knew that? Man?
Oh my god.
We
You
had
going
to have
crazy.
that discussion though, because bro, they did a good job casting folks in Black Panther, but if they get to X-Men and be like, you know what, just throw anybody in that Storm, and they give us another light-skinned woman, we gonna have to raise hell. We gonna have to march.
I feel like I could see them getting Halle Berry, or not Halle Berry. What's the
the
mermaid?
mermaid joint.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I could see them doing it. I
don't
could see them doing that though.
Well, depending on how long she's, they could get her time to do what she need to do.
That's not Storm. That's not Storm though. If you get Haley Berry,
Everybody wants that
baby.
Marvel money though, so they're gonna have to get somebody that's really down to play this shit. They can't get no regular bimbo.
I feel like most people would be like, "Yeah, sign me up."
Nigga, I'll play Storm for the money. They got these niggas.
For real.
You ain't wrong.
You said I gotta do what?
I said you ain't wrong.
The nigga filter is unheard of for the night. That nigga just saying he let
You
everything.
imagine Derek at
That nigga
audition.
said bimbo. What the fuck? I didn't even know niggas still said that word.
I do.
Could you imagine Derek at an audition? Y'all paying what? Y'all paying what?
Nah, first
He
of
goes
all,
slap on a white wig.
this nigga gonna be going crazy, gonna be chatting up the shorties while they there and everything like that. Not even worried about the audition. How your day,
He
baby
gonna have a
girl?
white wig on, talking to.
How
the
you doing
actresses.
today?
Damn.
I got
You
these
look
lines.
like that.
Fuck them lines.
They need to give you the role. Oh.
I don't know
know
why
you-
I'm here.
I know you came in here for the role, but I got a different role, and it's called the casting couch.
I'll be
Bruh.
I got a movie for you to be in. You might not have a white wig, but there's gonna be something white in your hair.
Nigga gonna be crazy, bro.
Gosh. Yo, I can't.
Nigga gonna be crazy. We do not actually mean this in the real manner. We're just making jokes, y'all.
I meant every word.
And he don't mean that in no
He
nice way.
doubled down. He doubled down on that.
You see this red light? You know what happened, baby girl. Showtime right now. It's fucking. This nigga is fucking wild. Bro.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
Yo, what's
yeah,
the
we
title of
gonna
this
end it right there.
episode? Stormchasers. Easily.
Storm.
That actually is a good title.
It is. It is.
Oh.
Fuck, Stormchasers. All right, y'all. I think we done for the night.
What's the next topic, Rob?
Yeah.
Nah, we done. We are done. Appreciate y'all. Week 17 for coming in there. I've been a little discombobulated. My bad. I've been binge
I'm a
playing
little under the
Dragon's
weather.
Dogma 2. We've been a little discombobulated, but you know we're gonna come back a lot better, stronger. It's week 17. We back in it. We about to get y'all this work. Check out
what?
Nyle
Hey,
at
yo.
Crocoscorner. We giving them this work right now.
You gonna
Check out
get?
Nyle at Crocoscorner.
It don't matter the gender, huh?
Nope. Ambidextrous. All right. You can check out Nyle
After the noise was wild.
after the noise. Now at Crocos Corner for all your other podcasting. He goes over history, he goes over anime, he goes over mental maintenance, all sorts of things of that nature. So check him out. We got Chef D with us. We got T from Tsmoov Entertainment, twitch.tv/Tsmoov Entertainment, no E. Exactly how his name is spelled out right here without the T. All right, that rhyme too. That's a bar. And your boy, Legend of Sage, we here. Check me out, twitch.tv/Legend of Sage. I'm gonna be back on there too soon. Play some Dragon's Dogma 2. But appreciate y'all again. Y'all have a good week. Peace.
Saig, nah, just tryna float. There's a couple holes up in this boat. Lose my mind, just walking cold. They focus on the dialing, feel like I'm a market. Just touch a new island every time I swoop. Regardless, ain't no way I'ma miss my target when I got it locked up in my scope. Watch out for the snakes in the grass, the grass, the grass, the grass, the grass, the grass, the grass. Watch out for the snakes